Do you like your novelty comedy songs organic? Handmade with painstaking care, put into every note? Well, look no further than Irrational Times. Using only the finest instruments to create an experience that your ears will thank you for later, Irrational Times attempts to elevate the whimsy to a desirable level. New songs and sketches every week, so check it out.
Idiot Boogie Bumper. Idiot Boogie Bumper. Idiot Boogie Bumper. Idiot Boogie Bumper. Idiot Boogie Bumper.
He's really giving that one a workout. Go on.
DLive.tv/JJ Stoner. And we love JJ here on the show.
It's the JJ Stoner Spring Collection, the perfect attire for any and every occasion you can think of this season. Like we were in the mosh pit full of sweat and everyone's slapping, hitting, and pulling on you. This shit won't rip! Lunch at your favorite cafe? Brunch with the girls? These stylish ensembles will give you the confidence you need to look and feel your best. Or if you're getting arrested for possession, it comes with a built-in police stick-proof body armor. Keep swinging, pigs! Call now, and your order will come with a complimentary ounce of that dankest bubblegum slurricane that the South has to offer. Don't forget the wall tapestry! If you need to cover your wall, it works!
Hello, my name is Frozen Asian, and I'd like to tell you about my show, The Sunday Night Shit Show, every Sunday night at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Along with good conversations and laughing at funny and weird shit we find on the internet, we also have the Hat Cam, where I showcase my myriad of great-looking hats. Here is a testimonial from a great friend of mine who has enjoyed my hats lately.
I hope your next hat is a bullet. Jesus Christ, what are you, fucking Asian Dick Tracy? What's wrong with you? Why do you have to ruin my evening? Like, I was just gonna listen to my buds do their show, and you just gotta do that. You do the show without the hat.
So you're not enjoying it?
No!
Dude, Asian
come
Dick
on,
Tracy.
secretly you enjoy it.
You look like you're going undercover in Argentina, but it's not working.
I hate you. I hate you.
Oh, come on, you secretly love it.
No, I openly hate it.
And there you have it. So subscribe to the Sunday Night Shit Show at youtube.com/Sunday Night Shit Show. And hope to see you there on Sunday nights. Bye.
Feeling depressed? Need someone to tell you it's not okay? Do you like goth public access TV? Then join me for The Big Empty every Sunday at noon. Major_Tom on DLive, with zeros for O's, because everything in your life is that difficult.
There's a place that we can go to watch old things. All the warm, fuzzy member berries it brings. It's a special little spot tucked away on DLive. Enjoy the joy of Pepsi. Campy old movies and old cartoons. We hope to see you over there very soon. It's our special little spot tucked away on DLive. Enjoy the joy of Pepsi. When we were kids and there wasn't any school, we'd sit and watch all the best cartoons, eating cereal until it was noon. We never thought that 30 years later it'd still be cool. Saturday night and cheesy movies, the ones that used to show us boobies. It's our special little spot tucked away on DLive. Enjoy the joy of Pepsi. Enjoy the joy of Pepsi. Enjoy the joy of Pepsi.
Thank you, Boogie Bumper, for the diamond and the subs. Hello.
This just in. The global officials that can help all, also known as Got You, have now banned all boogieing and boogie-related movements worldwide. Public safety is the main concern, they say, and people are reminded that boogieing is contagious. Anyone caught boogieing will be dealt with in the harshest terms police have reported. More at 11.
Sometimes this world can get you down. There's just one thing you can do. You gotta get back up and shake it all around. No one's gonna tell me how I'm gonna boogie. Come on, everybody boogie bumper tonight. No one's gonna tell me how I'm gonna boogie. Come on, everybody boogie bumper tonight. No one's gonna tell me how to boogie. Come on, everybody boogie bumper tonight.
Patriots, this is your favorite Southerner, Doc Martin. Just wanted to remind you to put on your calendars to join me and your favorite ne'er-do-well Yankee, Phil D'Angelo, on Saturday nights, beginning with Promises Kept at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, followed by The Speakeasy with all of your favorite Patriots. You never know what we might cuss and discuss.
That's right, Doc Martin. This is everybody's favorite Yankee, Phil D'Angelo speaking. And on Saturday night, we could have Kimmy, Y-Censored, affectionately known as Electrolux,
Ooh.
the original Grandma, UK Neil, Rusty and his famous sound test show, Coffee Talk with Sandra, Earth Citizen, Stefan, the infamous Grandma Sears, Mac Daddy may even make a show up, or virtually anyone else in the world for some irrelevant fun.
Is that all?
Yankee, you mean some irreverent fun. So be sure to join us on Twitch, Periscope, D-Live, or YouTube.
That's right, Doc. Follow us at Winning TV on all of those channels.
So be sure and put it on your calendar. We'll be looking for you. We'll leave the porch light on.
I still think it's irrelevant fun.
But why are you farming for coins when you'll have a heavy bag?
There we go.
We have a very big push on to have oil plants and other plants, many other plants. You're not being singled out, believe me, Mary, I promise. But to have a lot of plants from a lot of different items built in the United States. And it's happening.
4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Oh, hold on. Let me fix Doc's sound. All right, we're back. It's Saturday night, a little after 8 o'clock. Welcome back, everybody, to the Promises Kept show.
I'm not
and
showing Periscope as being working. Welcome, everyone. It keeps throwing me out, and it's showing it's not. It's just loading. Might have some technical difficulties, guys. Hang on one sec. Sorry.
It's working for me, I think.
We had a bunch of people on there that have all fallen off. It keeps just saying loading. It's thrown me off about 15 times.
Well, there's nothing I can do about it because it ain't me.
Okay.
Let me see.
It won't even connect.
It's Periscope only. Everything else is working.
Yeah, I think they've been having a lot of trouble. Yeah. I've got confirmation that it's not loading.
It's back on now, it says. But it's definitely only Periscope. YouTube's working, D-Live's working, Twitch is working. So, if you're on Periscope, head on over to D-Live or YouTube. I don't know what's going on with Periscope. It's not on my end. It says it's
okay, well, it's working right this second, so hold your mouth right.
That's why I'm telling you, if it keeps going out, go over to YouTube or D-Live or Twitch.
Yes.
Because
definitely
nothing I can do with Periscope. It's the only one that wasn't working. Don't forget about our 500 D-Live t-shirt contest where you can get on the Wheel of Death to win 2 free t-shirts. One large JJ Stoner Midget Wednesdays t-shirt, child size, and a shirt from the Winning TV store on Teespring, a Promises Kept shirt, a Speakeasy shirt, or a Winning TV shirt. The Promises Kept shirt has
the Promises Kept one because me and Phil are on that one, and you're a fibber. I got mine, and you are not facing backwards. But I am right. I'm the cuter side. Just saying. I'm a lot prettier than you are.
You might get some girl fan mail then. Just saying.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh, you are so weird.
All right. Okay. So, yeah, you can get your free t-shirt. And the back of my head was supposed to be on the other one with my face on the inside. I don't know what happened with Teespring with that shirt. I don't know.
We know you were hoping.
Mm-hmm.
Now, welcome, everybody. Hope you've had a great week of winning. I think that we have just made great progress. I'm very encouraged. How about you, Phil?
Until I see actual evidence, I'm 50-50. I'll be honest.
That's okay. Gotta be honest. We'll let you be 50-50 right now because when all the evidence comes out, we know you won't be for long.
Well, that's the thing. I like to see what they have and not just say, "Yay, they got evidence. It's over." Well, I ain't seen it yet. I just want to see it first. Nope. That's all.
And you're not going to probably until they present it because they're trying to safeguard it, from my understanding.
That's the important part. When we see the evidence, when they bring their cases to court,
it's going to be all over but the ground.
Well, we don't know that until you see some people like Tracy Baines dig through because that's the only person at this point I would trust dig through.
That I trusted equally, if not more, and that is Sidney Powell and what's his name that's on fire? That Lynn Wood, and they say it's overwhelming. Plus all of the affidavits, I just have a hard time thinking that 600 people. So, I mean, there's more now, but at the time there was like 600 people that had already signed affidavits, and they know that by signing that, that's under the penalty of loss. So I'm pretty hopeful, just saying.
Well, there is a problem with the affidavits. people saying they saw something, unless they can corroborate that with physical evidence, that's going to be up to a judge to
My
decide.
understanding is they do have physical evidence.
We don't know that.
Have you been
Wait,
listening
whoa,
to Steve
whoa,
Bannon's
whoa.
War Room?
We
I've
don't
been
know
going
that.
through a lot of it.
We don't know that yet. We don't know that yet. Factually,
Well,
we don't know that yet.
I know that they have said that they have it, and that Sidney Powell said that they have videos, pictures. Rudy Giuliani said the same thing. So
That's why
I doubt that they would put their reputations online.
I trust
like that
no
or
one.
not.
Sorry. I'll wait until I see it. That's all. That's all
okay.
I'm going to say.
But I am very encouraged, and I hope everybody else is. We got to stay in the fight. It isn't over until the fat lady sings. And I hear her warming up, but she hadn't started trebling yet.
Here's the other thing that, real quick, about this whole thing. Everybody forgot about Biden's 3,000 lawyers led by Eric Holder. What are they doing? Nobody knows. Everybody forgot about
now,
that.
I've understood from a couple of scopes that I've seen, some people going through it, that they are already getting ready because they know they're going to lose in court, and that they've already got a backup plan that they're working on. They're not, I mean, if anybody thinks that this is going to be, them waving the white flag and rolling over and playing dead.
No, that's not going to happen.
You are crazy.
Yeah.
I
Well,
got land like Louisiana.
I just wonder. I
But
just
think
wonder.
it's very encouraging.
I just wonder what 3,000 lawyers are doing. That's all. What are they doing? And they're led by Eric Holder.
Nefarious things, from what I understand.
Exactly.
So my understanding is we are going to be in for a rough 3 or 4 weeks. So everybody needs to buckle up. Hi, Renee.
Right.
Thank you.
Exactly.
We are still celebrating my birthday until POTUS is installed as president-elect.
Exactly.
Yankee forgot to tell me happy birthday, just saying.
It's your birthday's long. That's 2 or 3 weeks ago. It's over. It's done.
Renee says we're celebrating until POTUS is installed as president-elect.
If the audience
he should have been on my birthday.
If the audience remembers, that was a black penny on election day. We a bad penny because we did. Trump didn't win on election night, right?
I have been so unlucky for you, little snippy pants. Mean yet. Hi, Christy. Hey, Bookster. Rusty, Kitty.
What the hell kind of country is this where I can only hate a man if he's white?
Better, darling. She's been under the weather.
And I forgot my train of thought there, but yeah, don't forget there's 3,000 angry leftist lawyers out there. So, and if Trump does prevail in court, you can't be too happy because you're going to watch a shitload of crap happen. Not good
I know
either.
that from what I understand, they know that, and they're already preparing too. My money's always on POTUS. So
it'll get ugly.
In for a penny, in for a pound. I'm just saying, can't call me half-hearted, that's for sure. You call me lots of things, but never that or late for supper.
It'll certainly get ugly, that's for sure.
Now.
It'll certainly get ugly, that's for sure.
It is. And you know what? And it may get even uglier after that. After they find for POTUS, it may get really, really ugly. So everybody's got to buckle up and put their big boy and big girl panties on. Just saying. Or
all right.
Whatever suits, whatever floats your boat.
Let's get into what you sent me here. And you sent me a lot of stuff. So
I sure did. We got to get hopping. Christy, I had Chinese. I don't know what you're having, honey. But if you can get up here, I've got some left. You want to come graze?
Karen sent me flaccid, sent a diamond. I don't know why that's not working, but can we all just watch the world burn in unity? Yay! Yes, we can. Just make sure you have a lot of hot dogs and marshmallows because it's going to burn for a while, I think. Let's find out what's going on. Let me find out real quick what's going on with this lemon thing. Maybe it just needs to be refreshed. All right, we'll try that. Refresh. All right. Let's see what happens. Let's see if it works again. I did turn them down, but maybe I turned them down too much. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if it works again. I thought it worked when Boogie sent one through, but maybe it didn't.
I hadn't heard anything.
Where was I? Epic Times, Epoch Times, whatever you want to call it. Florida police arrests more than 170 people in large-scale sex trafficking sting. And unless you subscribe, I can't read the article. This is.
Oh, you're kidding.
Yep.
Those sorry devils.
Oh, wait a minute. I got it to open. No, it opened for a second and it shut right back down.
Maybe
you rats.
I can read it real quick. Hang on, let me see if I can pull it up. This, it was a follow-up because, we've been talking about every week more and more and more and more. It's like the floodgates have opened that they are saving children and, people from human trafficking and all that kind of thing. And it just shows when people say nothing's happening, things are happening. We just got to be on the lookout for it because you're never going to hear it from mainstream media. That is for darn sure. Let me see if I can pull that up real quick.
Next one up you sent me. Well, here, it's the same article only by Fox in Tampa, so I can just read it from here.
Hate that I use them. I'm sorry. I'll correct that in the future.
178 arrested in child sex trafficking operation in North Florida. Tallahassee, Florida. Police in North Florida announced the arrests of 178 people following a large-scale human trafficking operation. Tallahassee police held a press conference Tuesday morning on Operation Stolen Innocence, their 2-year-long investigation into trafficking in Florida's capital city. Police Chief Lawrence Revel said the operation began back in November of 2018 after investigators discovered a 13-year-old child's image on a prostitution website. There we go. Had to kick the Asian out there for a second. Their special victims unit rescued the children, and their overall investigation ultimately resulted in the 178 arrests announced Tuesday. So there you go. I mean,
yay!
Same story, fortunately. So this next one is in a sworn statement. Oh, wait a minute. Let's not do that one yet. Let me go find some more that are related to that one you sent me, because I think you sent me a couple more.
I tried to send them in order. I'm sorry. When I send it from other sources, I can't put them in order. I can't put more.
Yeah, we're okay though. I think I got them all. Okay. So on to the voting, the big thing everybody wants to hear about. Just the News. I think this is John Solomon's site, I'm guessing.
Do I look like I know what a
There we go.
JPEG is? I just want a picture of a goddamn hot dog.
Oh, thank you for the hot dog patience. In sworn statement, prominent mathematician flags up to 100,000 Pennsylvania ballots. Federal Elections Commission Chairman Trey Traynor says new analysis by Professor Stephen Miller adds to the conclusions that some level of voter fraud took place in this year's election. And here is let's see, I don't know if this is video that's going to work for me or not. We'll try it. Fortunately, John Solomon does not have a paywall up, so I can see if I can open this and play it. No sound. Don't know why. Nope, no sound. Have no clue why there's no sound.
I don't know.
It's not us, because I see it bouncing around here. So, oh well. Sorry about that. I just don't know why that sound's not working.
Well, darling, we probably did it on purpose. Who knows?
Yeah, well, it could just be...
But at least we got the gist.
Could just be a glitch in the site or something that the sound's
There's a
not
lot
working.
more that I sent you about it, so we'll be covering more of it.
All right. Here's some more. It doesn't say who the site is. Let me see if I can find it. Florida Poll? Never heard of it. But Tallahassee. Oh, this is more sex trafficking. Oh, we got this. 170 arrests already. That's another article. The same arrests. So, more election stuff. I got it over here in the other folder. Yeah, those didn't come in order. So, here we go. Open says me. Come on. This is a tweet from Truth Seeker, Truth Speaker. Wow, Sidney Powell just stated on Newsmax, we've got a number of smoking guns. We may have to get witness protection for them. We have a lot of extremely solid evidence. It's beyond impressive and absolutely terrifying. Hopefully it is.
I think it's going to be eye-opening, and I think it's going to throw question on, for the American people, hopefully, about how long and how widespread this has been in our previous elections. And I think people are going to be horrified at what they find out. I hope I'm wrong, but I don't think I am.
Sidney Powell, this is from John D. Sidney Powell just confirmed on Glenn Beck's show that the server recovered in Germany was in fact seized by the U.S. military, but she also, and he should have added with his little comma there, she doesn't know who has it.
She came out later and clarified that she did get word that it was the government. She came back out. She came out and said that they had gotten it. Then she came out and said she didn't know who had it. And then the last tweets that she put out about it that I've seen were confirming that she had found out that the government had gotten it.
So the same government that had Hunter Biden's laptop? That government? Just wondering.
Yeah, that government.
Yeah.
And my understanding from James R. is that they are under the impression that the U.S. Marshals have it. And, that would probably be the best bet that we would have of protecting it if they do. I can't think, certainly wouldn't want the FBI or the CIA or any of them to have it. That's for darn sure, because we see how they've acted.
Do I look like I know what a JPEG is?
I mean, gosh,
just want a picture
it's
of
sad when you don't even know where to turn for somebody that's trustworthy in our own freaking government, isn't it?
Yeah, there's a lot of caveats there. We don't know. We still don't know. Maybe the FBI has it, or maybe the Marshals have it. We don't know. That's a lot of caveats to throw out there.
I'm hoping she does if she's so bold to put it out there. So we're going to see if she can back up what she's saying.
I know what a JPEG is. I just want a picture of a goddamn hot dog. Do I look like I know what a JPEG is? I just want a picture of a goddamn hot dog. Do I look like I know what a JPEG is?
Hot dogs, Armour hot dogs. What kind of kids eat Armour hot dogs? Step right up from
Fat kids, skinny kids, kids who climb on rocks, tough kids, sissy kids.
Even kids with chicken pox love hot dogs. Armour hot dogs. The dogs kids eat day or night.
Sad kids, funny kids,
All right,
kids who...
so that's weird. A lot of things aren't working tonight. I'll have to find out why later.
Everybody that I know that's been using Periscope's been having trouble.
No, it's the sound for some reason.
Is
on
it your
some things.
soundboard?
Yeah, it's not working for some reason on everything. Most things are working, but yeah. Yep. Little leery when they say the government has it when we don't know who. That's kind of scary. Maybe it'll, be destroyed. Who the hell knows? Or get lost, like things tend to do. Especially within the FBI. Oh, we lost those memos, sir. We don't know where they are.
Convenient.
This is a tweet about Dominion. I'm shocked that an election voting systems company that ran elections for Hugo Chavez and Nicolas Maduro tabulated more votes for Biden in the history of the United States and shut down offices in Toronto and Denver overnight, gave $50,000 to the Clinton Foundation.
Yeah. And my understanding is, it was all out on several sources today that they have closed up shop and hightailed it. And a lot of their programmers and everything have taken down their LinkedIn and that kind of thing. So they know, regardless of what they say, that they're in trouble. You know, Lynn Wood had been tweeting out some very aggressive things, you know, saying what he thought they were doing. And he said, you know, somebody said something about, you know, well, they're going to sue you. And he said, they will not. They don't want discovery. You know, they don't want to bring this in. And he says, they know everything I'm saying is true. So it's going to be really interesting.
We shall see.
And Boogie, I'm sorry, but honey, I don't think Glenn Beck is a golden hair guy. I mean, maybe a lot of people do, because people have a very short memory. But once you prove yourself unstable to me, I will always be watchful of you in the future and check everything you say. So we know we've seen how he went off the deep end before. Shows you he's capable of it. So I take him with a grain of salt, kind of. But if he's got something valuable, I sure will take it into account if it proves to be something, you know, that is proven to be true from other sources.
That's the problem with the whole MAGA thing on Twitter is we'll get into that on the Speakeasy. Yay, you're my hero today if you see something you like, and then if the guy says something you don't like, you're a traitor. Fuck you.
It's hard because I think it's so easy to become invested in people and think that they have our backs. You know, they were talking tonight about how I think Lynn Wood had tweeted out that the Republicans in Georgia have just, you know, turned tail and run and have been silent, have not even fought for the constituency that elected them to be in that position. And you know, I think it's appalling. It's hard not to get attached to people when when they do say things we like and the things you want to reward them. You know, it's like Lindsey Graham when No Name McStain finally, you know, got offed himself or whatever happened. I was hopeful for a minute that maybe he had been controlled. But I think he has shown very clearly that he is only controlled by the white hats right now, making him gray. Lindsey will always serve Lindsey first, and I think he's shown that. I was hopeful, but, you know, give people a chance, and if they screw it up, then, you know, to watch them in the future. Just saying. But people can't get invested. It's so hard when they disappoint you. Just saying.
Miss Michigan. Breaking circuit courts have been reassigned. Effective November 20th, 2020, order pursuant to Title 28, United States Code, Section 42. Look who's in charge of Michigan, Wisconsin, PA, and Georgia. Michigan, Brett Kavanaugh. Wisconsin, ACB. Pennsylvania, Alito, and Georgia, Clarence Thomas. I don't know whether to take this as we won type of deal, or we'll wait and see what the evidence, because
well, I know
obviously,
Alito and I've heard that several of them have already been, they've been assigned in those specific areas, and he's already been, you know, making them come back and look at things. So I think it's encouraging.
But
you know, those are supposed to be people on the conservative side of things, so we're going to see.
But it also relies on how convincing this evidence is. They can't just side with you because they're on Trump's side either. So
We believe in the rule of law.
I
that
think,
goes without saying.
Right, and I think people are taking it as, yay, we were going to win. You know, it doesn't mean that at all.
Well, if they do, they're foolish.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't trust no one.
If you want the rule of law, there's always going to be the possibility that you can lose. I mean, if you really trust, if you really, really, really support, just like with the First Amendment, if you really, really, really believe in the First Amendment, then even though it's hard to sit through offensive language, you should be willing to do so. I mean, I'm not saying you have to expose yourself to it. I'm saying you have to allow it, because free speech is free speech, whether you like it or you don't. And I think this is the same thing. You know, if you're going to say you believe it, then you got to put your money where your mouth is. So though it's encouraging, it still has to go through the process, which is what we love and what we say we support.
And that goes back to the Twitter folks, because, again, maybe Barrett will rule against one thing, right? And you don't want the whole Twitterverse blowing up and saying, she's compromised. You know what I mean? And I've seen this happen. I've seen this.
He's ruled several times on things I don't like, and I'm going, ooh. I did not see it that way. But I didn't throw him out with the bathwater. He has a right to believe that way. And overall, I'm hopeful that he still believes in the conservative principles like he said he did, and has always upheld the rule of law and the Constitution in the past. So I'm still hopeful that he'll continue to do so overall. Nobody's going to totally be like you. I don't even agree with myself half the time.
Yeah,
I can't warm my head over a topic, you know, taking sides. So I don't expect anybody else to think just like me either.
Just don't believe, just because most of them are Trump picks or conservatives, that they're going to say rubber stamp everything for Powell, Giuliani, and Lynn Wood. That would be ridiculous too. Yeah. Well, that would be ridiculous. I don't want a judge on the Supreme Court that's going to rubber stamp everything I want.
Exactly. I want it to be according to the rule of law.
Exactly.
I want us to win our cases on our merit, the merit that we bring to the table.
Not based on my guy.
We do a pretty good job of that.
And that's with how the left sees it. They see it as, when RGB died, well, we deserve to have another one who does what we want them to do, or rules the way we want them to. That's not good. That's not what you want in a Supreme Court.
It is what they want, because they don't care about the rule of law. I mean, let's be honest. They just want somebody up there that's going to rubber stamp everything that their left-wing libnut progressives put through. Just saying.
Let's see now. Where are we? House seats. Let's see what this one's election. This one is election related. I don't know about my district yet, because there's a lot of shenanigans going on right now. But the Republican is leading by about 100 votes. They are looking for more ballots out there for Anthony Brindisi to overtake her. So 100% of the vote is now counted, apparently, and she won by 100. He is going to fight it now. So 13. So that would be another flip. That would be District 22 in New York would flip red if she can hold on to that 120 vote lead. She was up by more than 28,000 votes until the write-in ballots came in. And that quickly, she's down to a 100-vote lead, 128, I think. So this is from Cat Turd. 13 House seats flip now. Could be 14. And there's still a few out there. So.
Yeah, and I think a lot of what we're going to find through this Dominion thing, if it's to be true, I think it's going to maybe even flip some more, from what I'm understanding. So.
Well, that Dominion thing could mess up a lot of races.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them could go the other way. You don't know. You just don't know until they release the evidence they have.
Yeah. But I don't want them putting it out to tear apart.
Oops, sorry.
Just saying. for them to already, know what we have and everything. You got to hold your stuff close to the vest till the right time.
I thought this was pretty funny. I'll throw this up real quick. That was Cat Turd dancing.
I love it.
I thought that was funny.
I love Cat Turd.
Where are we now? Oh, let's see. The Bradford file. Small business owners in Minnesota are now subject to 90 days in jail for staying open to feed their families. But Amazon is free to operate 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Yay, Amazon is mega. Can you see what is happening? Yeah. Everybody that's a small business is being put under the ground. And Bezos and eBay and Amazon are kicking the shit out of them. They're making billions and billions of dollars a day now.
Making them stronger.
Exactly.
But you know what? I think we've got a video that I put in there tonight showing some people that are fighting back.
Yeah, I've got
we
those.
were warning that it was going to be through the health department. They were going to try to start doing all this stuff, and we have a real life example, and it's pretty cool.
Well, that sounds great. Nothing ever bad comes from being put on a list by government. They're doing it to keep me safe. They're protecting me. Thank you for keeping me safe.
Oh, okay.
True. Oh, dear God.
Here is Buffalo, New York, about 4.5 hours away. But let me tee this up with the restrictions. Now, our restaurants across the entire state cannot stay open past 10 o'clock at night because COVID goes to sleep at 10 o'clock at night. And the bars, who are barely open.
If you have 7, COVID's going to come get you.
And the bars who have been decimated in New York State are supposed to close at 10 o'clock and follow the rules. You got to follow all of the rules the state has imposed. So restaurants and bars are closing at a rapid rate. And here's Buffalo, New York. Some counties are worse. It depends on if you're an orange county, a red county. This bullshit with the orange, red, green. Oh, sounds like 9/11, doesn't it? We're in an orange situation, county. Right now, my county's orange. Headed for red. New York City schools are closed again, too, by the way.
Yeah. And did you hear that? I mean, Tweedledee, Tweedledum were having a war over it because Tweedledee said that they were closed and Tweedledum didn't realize it and was saying, no, they're open. They're worse than a clown show. They're like watching, at the circus when the car comes out and all the millions of clowns come out and, start running everywhere. That's what they remind me of. I really can't imagine other than, I just cannot imagine casting my vote for some clowns like that. I just really could not. There is nothing impressive about them. There's nothing that makes you think they're smart. You look at them and go, they're slime balls. I just cannot imagine ever casting a vote for either one of those. I'm sorry. Tweedledee, Tweedledum.
So this is Buffalo, where quite a few restaurants have already been pounded into the ground and are closed. Apparently I don't know if it's a restaurant, I can't tell. It looks like one. Or a gym or whatever, but they decided to tell the health department to go to hell.
who've killed themselves. I've seen clients die because they've lost their livelihood.
I'm sorry to hear that.
I know you are, and I'm asking for you to guys have some compassion for the people that have lost everything.
We do have compassion for people who
Okay,
have
well,
lost
you need to go
everything.
have compassion out in the parking lot.
But-
This is private property.
This
This is private property. This is private property. It's private property.
I
Go get
didn't
a
argue
warrant.
that.
Listen, man, this is private property. They're not wanted here. So do your jobs.
Well, her job is.
Well, no, your
You
job
have
is
a
to
permit?
remove people that are not wanted here.
You have a permit
We're
from the
wanted
health
here.
department.
They're not.
You have a
She's
health
hiding her
department
name
permit?
tag. She had her
I'm
name
not.
tag.
It's right here. It's my
How do you
There we
do
go.
to see my name
They're just
tag.
doing their job.
There we go.
You should all be wearing masks. How come
I'm not
none of you
doing
have
anything
masks
wrong.
on?
Don't worry about my health. My health isn't your
You're
concern.
meant to be wearing a mask. It's a government.
Okay, well, then write me up.
It's the law.
Okay, then.
Oh, Sheriff, you're wrong. It's not a law. How many times does people keep saying it? It's an executive order, which is not a law.
Or a
It
mandate,
never
but
passed
it is
the.
not a freaking law.
I live in New York. It did not pass the Assembly and the Senate and was not signed into law by the governor. It is not a law. Period. Stop saying that. These guys got to stop saying that.
What's
Take
scary
me to
is
jail.
that they are in their sheriffs.
Yeah.
I mean, good gosh, that's your last line of defense. The last person that is charged, or the first person that is charged with your immediate well-being, is your sheriff. That's how important that position is in our communities. See, if you haven't been watching your local sheriff's races and educating yourselves before you cast your ballot, you sure need to, because this is what you're going to get if you don't.
I'll tell you exactly what will happen to these people. They will be fined into oblivion.
Yeah. You know, the gym guys that have fought it, he was saying that they were finding them some ungodly amount of money every day.
Yep.
Every day.
They will
And
be.
they put through like 700,000 people through their gym, or had that many visitors, and they've not had anybody get sick or die. And they're finding them, trying to find them out of existence.
They will be put on a list by the governor, guaranteed, and they will be facing $20,000 to $30,000 fines.
A day. He was saying they're
Well,
charging
that
them
sounds
that
great.
per
Nothing
day.
ever bad comes from being put on a
That's
list by
awful.
government. They're doing it to keep me safe. They're protecting me. Thank you for keeping me safe.
Not the law.
Then take me to jail.
Show me the law.
Show me the law. Show me the law.
Well, I think we got to go, John.
You have to leave. You guys have to leave.
You guys need to
You have to leave.
Right now, you're trespassing without a warrant. You need
Mass
to
civil
leave.
disobedience
You need
starts
to
now.
leave. You're trespassing.
We're not
Were you
trespassing.
You're
invited onto the
trespassing.
property?
Doesn't matter.
Then
We
you're
have a right to be
trespassing.
here.
Then get a warrant. Go get a warrant.
You need a warrant.
Go get a warrant.
Don't trespass.
Yes, you do.
Come back with a warrant or
You
leave.
don't write the law.
Outside. No, go on your
They've
phone
been asked to
outside.
leave several
Go on your phone
occasions.
outside.
I would really like it if you
Where
would
did
stop
you hear the
shouting at me.
report
I haven't
for?
done
Okay,
anything
we can
wrong.
look at that right now. We would like
Where?
leave.
Who reported
So
it?
leave.
Who
Leave.
reported it? Who reported it?
You know what? I don't know.
Yeah,
Because
it's anonymous, right?
Yes,
It's
it
anonymous.
is,
It
but it's
can't
a
be
legitimate
anonymous.
complaint.
You need to
It
know
can
your
be,
accuser. You need to
that's
know. It
not-
cannot
Okay,
be
wait,
anonymous.
you gotta go get a warrant.
It
It's
cannot
not
be
how health
anonymous.
department.
It
You
cannot
don't
be
know
anonymous.
that.
You gotta go get a warrant.
You don't get to
You gotta
write
go get
the
a warrant.
policies.
See, this is the problem. They did these mandates without passing laws.
Mm-hmm.
And the health department put the health department in charge. That was a big mistake the government
We knew they
made.
were going to.
But it doesn't matter because Cuomo will have the New York State DA fine these people heavily. They will be fined, trust me. I'll bring you the story. Within a week, they'll get a $20,000 to $30,000 fine guaranteed.
I bet you
Don't
know
get
they're
the
going to do.
Violate the
Enforcement.
Constitution. It
This
does
isn't
not
the
matter.
same
You
as
don't
that.
circumvent or subvert the Constitution.
Okay, Meth, you need to leave.
Now, to the sheriff's credit, he did tell her she was trespassing at that point and needed to leave. But he wasn't
Yeah, but
forcing her to leave.
After he sat there and was a wussy for how long?
Well, they put
don't like a
the law
tepid man.
enforcement in a bad position with all of this not passing laws. That's the problem.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't want to be an ass to her.
That, should know that, and should enforce the fact that it's not a law. I mean, he should have been telling her to get out from the get-go.
He
I'm
did at
sorry, I
one
just don't
point
like
say
the
there
words
is no law. He did at one point say there is no law. You're right. Looks like an American Legion or something. That's what it looks like. But here's part 2. Oh, it's part 1
People
again.
actually work for their money, and they don't want to lose their livelihood.
Part 2. Here it is. Monica, she's from the health department.
No, now they gotta get off the property. We don't want them off the fucking property.
Dude, just because the Black Lives Matter protest, turn your head.
You're not welcome here.
This is a Black Lives Matter protest.
You guys gotta
Turn
go
your
to the
head.
road. You gotta go to the road.
We will not comply.
We will not comply.
We will not comply. We will not comply.
This is
We
a
will not
protest.
comply.
This is a protest, guys.
Comply.
We do not
We
have to
will not
disband.
comply.
It is a protest. This is a lawful protest. We will not comply. We will not comply. We will not comply. We will not comply.
Walk them out.
We will not comply.
To the road. To the road.
So my guess is it's probably like a Legion or something like that because it doesn't look like a restaurant. To me, at least.
I agree.
And then
But
there
I
were...
was so happy that they stood up for themselves.
Well, the
instead of
sheriff...
just laying down and taking it.
The sheriff did ask, do you have a health department certificate? And the guy said no, so that would lead me to believe they don't have food.
Mm-hmm.
So she just barnstormed in there based on an anonymous source who ratted them out.
Yep.
That's
Getting
awesome.
citizens to turn on citizens, absolutely. How ridiculous.
We only got a few more minutes here. Let me see what else we got. Here, let me put this funny video up while I...
Things keep dripping out, drip, 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 and the truth comes out. Republicans and the president lose ground.
Day one.
That's him! That's him! Get him! Fuck him up! We're gonna jack you up! Make him hurt bad!
Clean up.
That's from Soul Memes.
She always does great stuff. Excuse me.
What else we got here? We got through almost all of them. I'm trying to find. Oh, just in case, I'm sure people saw this, but this is from Linwood. Kyle Rittenhouse is out of jail. God bless all who donated to help fight back. Raise required $2 million cash bail. Thanks to actor Ricky Schroeder and Mike Lindell. He makes fine pillows. They're the greatest pillows perhaps ever known to men. For putting us over the top.
They are good pillows.
Kyle is safe thanks to all who helped this boy.
Praise God. I was so glad. He said Lynn was saying that he back I think several years ago had made a 501c4, and they used that foundation to reach out and help people, and they used that to get in touch and with all the donors and stuff that helped, along with, of course, the Patriots that donated. I'm so thrilled because that boy, I'm saying, he was not going to be safe. And I don't know, surely they've got him hid away somewhere where he can be safe now.
Tweet from Tina40. Oh, this girl always reminds me of, like, I don't know, an actor in a Sopranos episode or something with that, like smokes like a pack of cigarettes every half hour or something. She always reminds me of that.
She's funny though. I mean, she's on point, and she's gotten to be very popular. I really like her, Moxie.
Just a reminder, mayors and governors are not kings. They can't make laws. They can't mandate things. They have no power over your life. We live in America, so many of you forgot what that means. It's still happening. It's happening right now. People are just rolling over and doing what the government says. Otherwise,
I think that when they start doing this next round, I think that it's fixing to piss off a whole bunch of people, and I think we're about to start seeing some different responses.
I'm
hoping.
Well, like that whatever that place was in Buffalo, I guarantee they're going to be put on the list, sent to the governor, and they will face massive fines. So anybody who disobeys Don Cuomo in New York will face a list and face severe retribution. He's talking about fining people on Thanksgiving $1,000 a person for having over 10 people in the home, and $10,000 to the homeowner if you get caught.
Well, that sounds great. Nothing ever bad comes from being put on a list by government. They're doing it to keep me safe. They're protecting me. Thank you for keeping me safe.
That's like that cartoon I have that shows a woman driving home, and it's got a slew of cops and people following her saying, this is what happens when you buy 25 people. They were about to get her.
We're done. That's all we got time for. We only had 2 or 3 things left. So, Speakeasy people, I'm going to drop the link now. We'll see you over there in about less than 10 minutes. We'll be over there quickly tonight.
Y'all come chat. Yes, and thanks, guys, for coming for another great week of Promises Kept. And y'all be sure and come back next week. We'll leave the porch light on for you. Y'all be sure and go refill your snacks, your libations, your favorite libations, and get ready to have some fun with the Speakeasy crew.
Okay, now I dropped it in the wrong place, and hopefully nobody shows up that I deleted it. But hopefully nobody gets in there and messes
If we have
things
some
up.
weirdos, we're going to know which account you dropped it to.
Yeah. Okay, guys, we'll see you in about less than 10 minutes
We'll be praying you don't
for a
have an account at
speakeasy. So,
Pornhub.
yep.
Bye, y'all. Come back and see us.
Why are you farming for coins when you have a heavy bag?
Donald Trump, don't trust China. China is asshole.
You know what happened in the evening when you started to fade away. Now my heart says you're leaving. I hope to see